What's up, guys? Thanks for tuning back into this week's video with me. What I'm going to be talking about this week is how to reach consistency and pull in consistent profits from the stock market each month. A lot of you guys that are following me or trading in general, you're new in your trading careers or you've been trading for some time and you still haven't reached that point that you're consistently week after week having green weeks. And there's a couple different reasons that this could be happening. In my opinion, one of the main reasons is a lot of people, when they're newer in their trading careers, everyone's ambitious when they start trading, which is good. I mean, it's good to be ambitious at all times, but you need to really slow down and not bounce around from strategy to strategy without fully mastering one strategy at a time. So I feel like that's where a lot of people go wrong is they never fully put that time into one certain strategy to get it down before trying to branch out a little bit into the next strategy. So a couple things that you want to really work on this coming week and the coming months to kind of change your consistency patterns a little bit is find just one strategy that works for you and your personality. And I say your personality because trading it is very personality geared and tailored. So there's many different strategies out there in the stock market, but we're all different as human beings, and that makes us all different as traders. The way that we react to certain moves, react to volume, what have you. So you really need to find one strategy that works for you and your personality. And once you've figured out what that strategy is, that just best mixes with you, then I would recommend sticking with that one strategy until you've mastered it to the point that you're consistently making money week after week from that one certain strategy that you're doing. And that's not to say that you're not going to have red days here and there, but you should be having more green days by far than red days. I'll go ahead and I'll throw up a picture. I think this is my last 30 days of trading, and you can see that there are some red days in between all of this right here, but predominantly there's a lot more green days than there is red days, and the green days are definitely bigger than the red days. And this comes from reaching consistency. I've been doing this for about 2 years now, and I struggled for a really, really long time in the early days of doing this. I wasn't making money on most days, and I was definitely having red month after red month, and I was just spreading myself too thin a little bit, trying a little bit of this, a little bit of that, without fully mastering one strategy. What really works for me is I love buying on pullbacks, and I love finding bottomed out stocks that have an upcoming catalyst, or there's volume coming along the way, or even when the volume comes in, then I can jump in and play that volume. That's really what works for me the most. But that's not to say that, buying on a breakout, I won't do that sometimes because I definitely do. And if you're the type of person that, buying on the breakout is what's best for you and that's what gives you the most profits and you're consistently making profits on buying the breakouts, then by all means do that. There's a lot of great traders that make careers buying the breakout. But whatever the strategy is that you pick, then just stick with that one strategy until you've mastered that down and then start branching out, because as traders you got to be able to trade under any market condition. You got to be able to trade multiple strategies if you want to do this full time and for the long haul. So once you get one strategy down that you can make money from, then slowly start experimenting with another strategy and critique it a little bit. If it works for you, then stick with that. And now you have two strategies under your arsenal and keep going from there. And just because some trader is making money from doing a certain thing, if that doesn't feel comfortable to you, if it stresses you out, then just don't even worry about that strategy. It's great for whoever's making money from doing it, but if you don't feel comfortable with it, then that's just not the strategy for you. And another thing that's very important, especially in the early stages of your trading career, is you got to block out the noise. What I mean by that is you got to listen to people that just have negative opinions about your trading or what you're doing. If they tell you that one strategy won't work, or if they tell you, that whatever type of trading won't work in general, then you really got to take that with a grain of salt and you got to consider the source, because a lot of people love to have opinions on this strategy or that strategy, and they have no reason to have an opinion on that because they're not actually doing that. So at that point, their opinions are irrelevant. For me, the way I have an outlook on things is I only value those opinions from people who are successfully doing what it is that they actually have an opinion on. If they're not even in the same realm as what they have an opinion on, then it's automatically irrelevant to me. So, what I would recommend you guys do is there's a lot of great traders out there that can really help teach you certain things. I know in previous videos I've given you guys several traders that are excellent at what they do. But with that being said, with all the great traders out there, you just really need to find one that works for you and your personality. Like if this trader has a certain style that you really like and you think that's something you're interested in, then start watching that trader. See what they're buying, see what they post as to why they're buying this, and kind of learn from that. And if they're willing to offer you any kind of advice, then definitely take that, be appreciative, study it, learn it, and implement it into your own trading to perfect it. Um, so yeah, it's just you gotta. I feel like the stock market is something that nobody is born knowing how to do, and we all learn from each other. So just find a trader that works with your personality, whoever that might be. If you guys like buying on pullbacks or um, really bottomed out stocks, and if that's what works for you, then I would be happy to help with you guys. But if not, if you guys prefer more of the breakout strategies, then there's a lot of great traders out there for that as well. So just find who it is that works for you and try to learn from them. Um, but yeah, guys, just if you haven't made it to that consistent point yet, then just find a strategy that really works for you, that you understand, that you find simple and easy, and stick with that until you really master it and start pulling in green day after green day. But yeah, guys, that's it for today's video. So, as always, I have a link in the bottom for you guys if you're looking for a new broker and want a couple free stocks. So, feel free to check that out. Hit me up in the comments if there's anything that you guys want me to cover next week, or if there's any question on this video. Hit me up on social via Twitter, Instagram, what have you. But until next week, guys.